Title: The Lost Pages. Inside cover. If you're reading this, I hope you're nothing like me. Entry 1. I used to believe silence was peace. Now, I know it's what creeps in after the screaming stops. I don't have a name anymore. I was a soldier, trained, branded, and abandoned. My unit's gone. Some died, some vanished, few came back wrong. I found this journal in the ruins of an outpost. Figured I'd write it down. Maybe it'll make sense if I see it on the page. Maybe I just need to leave proof that I was here, that I was me. For a while. Entry 2. They sent us here to keep the peace. What a fucking joke. The sky hasn't been blue for weeks. Always gray. Smells like copper. Like something opened a wound and never closed it. Last night, Jennings shot himself. No note. Just his boot tracks leading into the fog. And a hollow echo when the gun fired. When we found the body, eyes were missing, not gauged, missing. Entry 3. Every night, I hear footsteps circling our tents, but no one is over there. We take turns standing watch, yet every morning we find new prints, barefoot, deep, dragging like whoever made them didn't know how to walk properly. Harris is starting to lose it. I don't blame her. Reader's notes, scribbled in pen between the margins. Pages stained, smells like rust, something else. Like old meat. Entry 4. Rivera came back. We thought he was dead. He walked into camp like nothing had happened, smiling. Boots spotless, uniform folded, like he just stepped out of command. We cheered. We asked what happened. He said,
"Just lucky."
Rivera never said that. Rivera spit when people said things like that. He asked for sugar in his coffee. He hated sugar. I watched him drink it. No reaction. Just sipped and stared at me. I haven't slept since. Entry 5. There's something off about Rivera's smile. It holds too long, like it was drawn on and no one bothered to erase it. He doesn't blink after either, just stares, and when he speaks, it feels rehearsed, like he's trying to remember what a human would say. Entry 6. I followed him. He left camp at 0300. Walked out past the dead zone. Through the wire. I stayed low, far behind. He stopped in a clearing, bent down, started peeling, like pulling off a wetsuit made of skin. Underneath wasn't Rivera. It wasn't anything. Just blank muscle and something moving underneath it. Then it put on a new face. A girl this time, pale, hollow-eyed, still breathing. Entry 7. When he came back, no one noticed, no one cared. The others barely even looked up. They just accepted him. but I know what I saw. He's one of them, and I think there are more. Reader's note. Loose paper tucked in. I found this journal in an overturned vehicle just outside the quarantine zone. Every window shattered inward. Blood was on the ceiling, none on the seats. Entry 8. They don't eat us. Not really. They wear us, mimic us, like costumes made from memory and blood. One of them came into camp as Lieutenant Harris. She died weeks ago, neck snapped in a collapse. But this Harris, she laughed like the old one, told jokes she didn't know. Everyone believed her, except me. I remembered her eyes. The real Harris had green eyes. This one blinked wrong, like she was practicing. Entry 9. I think they're trying to learn emotions. I caught Harris crying last night, alone. It looked wrong, like someone acting out a scene they only half understood. I think they mimic us, not just to blend in, but to feel something. Entry 10. They know I know. I woke up with blood on my hands and no cuts. My journal was moved. Pages were torn. My boots were clean. I don't remember cleaning them. Entry 11. I killed Harris last night. They called me insane. They locked me in the med bay. I screamed, begged, told them to look under the skin. They didn't listen, but I heard them whispering, and then I heard them screaming. When they opened the door this morning, everyone was gone. Just me and one boot print, too clean. Final entry. I write this with what's left of my hand. The others are gone. I watched one of them peel the boy's face off. He was still moving. They're not killing to survive. They're learning. They want to belong, and I think they're getting better. I see myself in the mirror now, but I don't remember shaving. I don't remember putting on this uniform. I don't remember how this journal got back in my hands. If you're reading this, be careful. You might not be alone. You might not be you. Reader's final passage. You close the journal. Dust rises in the dim light. You look around. Abandoned barracks. A single flickering light. Shadows stretching where they shouldn't. Something shifts behind you. A figure, military uniform, stitched up grin. Boots too clean. It tilts its head, and in a voice lined with rust and memory, it whispers your name. You never told it. Your name.